What's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen. I'm back with another reaction video, man. How y'all feel? Welcome back to this channel. Salute. Listen, man. You guys sent me this joint, man. It's called I Lost $1,000 at School. What it is basically an animated story. All right, we're gonna be checking out today. Now, y'all know how I feel. I think the animated stories be dope. We be checking out some of the animated horror stories. So I'm all in for something like this if it's dope. This was put out in 2017 and it got 6 million views. So obviously a lot of people liked it. All right, shout out to Young Don, the Sauce God is whose channel this is from. So man, make sure y'all go check him out. All right. So this is I Lost $1,000 at School. Now, first of all, he looks like a kid. What is a kid doing with $1,000 at school? All right, that's the first red flag that raised some suspicion from me. What you doing with $1,000 at school? All right, what grade? Why you got that much money at school? I would lose my mind. Let's check it out.
10 minutes away from the school, she turns around to me while still driving and looks me square in the face and says, "Son, if you are lying and you have me waste my time and embarrass myself in front of your principal, I am going to beat you senseless in front of the whole school."
Am I the only kid? I was traumatized by my mom, man. Am I the only kid that was told that too? No, we all were, right? Yes, we all were told that, man, at one point in time of our life, right? That you would get beaten in front of your class. I know my parents did. I'm telling you, man. I just had a, man, relapse.
So I feel obligated to say up front that this story took place in Jamaica, which means I lost 1,000 Jamaican dollars, not American dollars, which, in case you didn't know, there is a small difference in value between the two. And by small difference, I mean today 1,000 Jamaican dollars is equivalent to 7 American dollars.
Oh, okay, all right. Now, okay, cool. Because $1,000 and you're a kid and in school, first of all, I'm thinking you took that out your mom's purse or your dad's wallet. How are you still alive? You know what I'm saying? $7, you'll live after that one. You're still gonna get it, but you'll live after that one.
$1.89. So, yeah. But at the time of the story, 1,000 Jamaican dollars was worth more like 15 to 20 American dollars, which I get to some people is still not that much money. And yeah, I get that because what's $20, right? Nigga, that's like 2 trips to Chipotle, big fucking deal. But you gotta keep in mind, at the time, I was still in high school in Jamaica. I was like 13 years old. I had no sense at all of what money was worth. I didn't know what a lot of money was.
Oh my gosh, he's speaking about my kids right now. They have no value of $1. You know what their favorite saying to me is? Well, it's only $10 or it's only $20. And I always look at them and be like, what you mean it's only 20? You know how long it takes to make whatever amount of money you asking for? It's only this? Nah, we not rolling. That gets under my skin.
Because I didn't have any. At that age, the most money I probably ever had at one time was like $200. And that was after a really good Christmas and a year of starving myself so that I could save my lunch money. And 2, because I grew up with Black Caribbean parents. I heard all the typical that Black parents say to their kids when it comes to money. If I left the lights on in a room, I'd hear, "Hey boy, you better turn off the light. Them no come say, nah, pay the light bill." If I'd asked to
I said that yesterday.
stop at Burger King after school any day except a Friday, I'd hear, "Oh, you want Burger King? Hold on, say a Burger King money." And anytime we were...
And it ain't just Black parents. It's all race parents say that, man. I've heard other races, other white parents say that to the kids that I got friends of. Say that to their parents. So it ain't just Black parents. It's all races say that, fam. Listen. You got Burger King money? You want Burger King? You got Burger King money? All races say that.
we're gonna go into a store, my mom would look at me and say, Christopher, we are about to go into this store. I'm going to get A, B, and C. So don't go walking around looking for something for me to get you because I'm not getting it. In fact, I want you to stay right beside me the whole time. As a matter of fact, don't even touch anything. Don't even look at anything. You know what? Don't even breathe. I swear to God. I swear to God, if you breathe, oh, Father Jesus, help me. I heard it all, man.
Don't even breathe. Don't even breathe. And that's normally the speech given to you like before you get in the store, in the car. You know what I mean? They give you that speech then. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. A lot of y'all receive that speech right before you go into the store. It's the most famous speech ever, man.
So that's why when I lost the 1,000 Jamaican dollars that my mom gave me for lunch money that week at school, I seriously thought that she was going to murder me. And there was no way that she wasn't gonna find out because I lost it on Monday. There was no way that I was gonna make it the whole week with zero monies. So there I was sitting in my room after school, accepting the fact that the money was gone. And I had to tell my mom. So of course, I now had to decide what it is that I was gonna tell her. I decided that my best option was to tell her the truth. Fast forward a few hours later, my mom's back home from work and I'm standing in her room ready to break the news.
Look how big his eyes is. Sweat coming down his face. Yo, our parents instilled inflicted fear on us, man.
Used to her. She's like, hey son, how was your day at school? And then I open my mouth and say, it was terrible. She's like, why, what happened? And then I say, it was terrible because a guy stole all of my lunch money, mommy. Yes, nigga, I lied. Okay, I lied. I didn't have the balls to tell her that I lost the money. So I figured that if I told her that someone took it, she wouldn't be mad at me and we just dropped the issue.
Parents never drop the issue. They never drop that. That's not gonna work. They never drop the issue. You had a parent like mine, she going to the school. Then she going to see the principal. Then she gonna want the principal to go get the kid. Then she gonna want the kid to call his parents. And then she gonna want everybody else to come up here and handle it. Like she gonna want to handle it and get to the bottom. Bad move.
Fortunately, I guess I didn't take into account a very important fact that I stated earlier. I grew up with Black Caribbean parents. So when I told my mom that a dude at school took my lunch money, instead of being all like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that happened to you, baby, and just wanting to let it go, she looked me dead in the eyes and said, who took your money? And even though that's what she said with her mouth, her eyes said, you are going to show me the good for nothing piece of that stole from my baby, and I am going to rip his tongue out through his asshole and feed it to the dogs. I didn't see that coming, partly because I had never been in a situation where I told my mom that someone at school was harassing me. I didn't know she was gonna go full on Revenge of the Sith on me, so she caught a nigga off guard. I was like, who? Oh, it was this guy. I don't know his name. He was older, like maybe a grade or two or three grades above me. He was tall, but not like that tall. And he had like light skin, but he was like really tan, kind of dark, burnt to a crisp, really. But you could tell he was naturally light skinned. And he had long black hair, but it was really curly, so it looked short, and he probably stayed in the sun a lot, so it got like kind of brown. I basically described 90% of the entire male population at my school. And just for shits and giggles, I threw in he had a scar on his face. I think. It all happened so fast. I literally invented a nigga in an attempt to not get in trouble. She says to me, tomorrow we are going to go to your school. We are going to go.
What I tell you?
Go to the principal.
What I tell you?
Are going to describe the person to her, and then we are going to go class by class until you see the person who took your money.
Class by class. You gotta love parents. Class by class. We will interrupt this entire full day of school. We will shut this school down. We will go through each individual person till we find him. Yo.
I am going to make him pay for what he do to you. So fast forward to the next morning, and I'm in the car with my mom as we're driving to school. And it was a quiet ride. Me in the back having an internal panic attack as my mom is up front channeling all her chakra as she prepared to destroy some imaginary teenage dude for stealing the money that I lost. We pull up to a stoplight halfway to school, and during the pause, she looks up at the rearview mirror and she and I make eye contact. We lock eyes only briefly, but it was enough for her to peer into the depths of my soul. After a few tense seconds, I break away, but it was too late. I knew that she knew. The light turns green and the journey continues. After a few more minutes of silent driving, my mom calls my name and we lock eyes again in the rearview mirror. And then with a calm but dark tone, she asks, "Christopher, did that boy really take your lunch money? Or did you lose it?" At that moment, my stomach sank into my asshole. I was caught. But
oh man, his stomach sank. Oh, bro.
instead of coming clean, I
Hold on, I gotta hear that again. Yo.
sank into my asshole. I was caught. But instead of coming clean, I doubled down with the lie. I couldn't afford.
Gosh, you doubled down. I would have did it too. I would have did that too. At this point in time, you committed. I mean, you committed. When we're that age, we're super dumb. We're super dumb. I'd have did it too. I'd have went a step further than he did. I'd have pointed out some random kid. Sorry, better you than me. I would have.
To get in trouble for both lying and losing a week's worth of lunch money. I say to her, "No, Mom, that guy stole my money." She says nothing. The drive continues in deafening silence. 10 minutes away from the school, she turns around to me while still driving and looks me square in the face and says, "Son, if you are lying and you have me waste my time and embarrass myself in front of your principal, I am going to beat you senseless in front of the whole school." I had never been more scared of my mother than at that moment. I couldn't hold it together any longer. I came clean. I told her everything and I apologized for lying to her. She turns back around and continues to drive, saying nothing. The next thing I know, we pull off to the side of the road. And after a pause, my mom says, "Get out of the car and take off your belt." I begged, I pleaded, "Mom, please." "No, don't do this. It's rush hour traffic right now. Without a doubt, someone I know is gonna see you whooping my ass. Get out of the car." I get out, and then my mom did exactly what any black Caribbean mother would do in that situation. She beat my ass for all of the city of Kingston to bear witness. Moral of the story: honesty really is the best policy, especially if you have black Caribbean parents.
What in the world? Listen, fam. Great story, bro. I like his storytelling abilities. I like it. It's something we can all relate to. We've all done something like that. Lost something, lied about it, was scared, lied some more, got ourselves in a worse situation than when we started, and ended up coming clean at the end, man. Or, like me, you carried it out, bro. You carried it out as long as you could. You know what I mean? But parents have this innate ability to be able to pierce through your soul and see that you are lying to their face. They do. We do. We all have that ability. I just earned my ability when I had kids. I earned that ability. So y'all get at me in the comment section, man. Have you ever done something this crazy or dumb or stupid? Sure you have. Put it in the comment section, man. It's your boy L. To the next reaction. I'm out. Peace. Y'all stay solid. Hey.